Hey guys, it's Alicia. Now today I am going to be making one of my absolute favorite Christmas recipes, if not my favorite Christmas recipe, and that is for Christmas cranberry bread. Now I make this every single year, and I grew up with my mom making it for as long as I can remember every single year at Christmas time. The combination with the sweet bread and the tart cranberries is so delicious, and this bread turns out so moist and it is perfection as far as I'm concerned. I could eat the entire loaf if I let myself. So anyway, I just wanted to share this one because I do love it so much, and it is really pretty easy to put together. So I'm gonna show you what you're gonna need. First, you're gonna need a cup and a half of cranberries, cup and a half of golden raisins. Now if you don't like raisins, you can just double the cranberries. I personally think the sweet raisins contrast nicely with the tartness of the cranberries, but that's all just kind of personal preference. You're gonna need a cup of granulated sugar, 2 cups of flour, 3/4 cup orange juice, 1 egg beaten, 1½ teaspoons baking powder, a teaspoon salt, and a ½ teaspoon baking soda, about a teaspoon of grated orange peel, and a 1/4 cup butter. And that is all you're gonna need. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take your flour, baking soda, baking powder, and salt, and sugar, and stir these all together really well. I've got this stirred really well, so now I'm going to add it to my butter here. Then I'm gonna just take a pastry cutter and I'm gonna blend this together real well. Okay, I've blended this until it's got kind of a crumbly texture going on. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour in my orange juice, my orange zest, and my egg, and I'm going to mix this real well until it all gets incorporated together. And now that I've got this all mixed together, I'm just going to fold in my cranberries and my raisins. Just like this. Okay, now that I've got this all folded in, I'm going to get myself a well-greased loaf pan here. This bread is very moist and very crumbly, so you want to make sure you grease your pan really well so that it actually comes out. So I've got my greased pan. I'm just going to pour the batter in like that, and I'm just going to smooth this out a little bit. And already this just smells so good. You can smell the cranberry and orange, and it is just delicious smelling. Takes me back to my childhood every time I make this. Okay, so now I'm gonna stick this in my preheated oven, and I'm gonna start for an hour. You wanna bake it until you can insert a toothpick in the center and it comes out clean. Okay, I baked this for just about an hour and 5 minutes, and it is done, and this is what it looks like. It smells so good. I'm gonna let this cool just a little bit, and then I'm gonna take it out of the pan and I will show you what it looks like inside. Okay, I let this cool a few minutes, and as you can see, it came out nicely out of the pan because I greased it so well. Otherwise, like I said, this will definitely stick really, really bad if you don't grease your pan. So here it is. I'm gonna slice into it, and this is still a little bit warm probably to be doing this, but I just don't have a lot of patience, so I wanted to get into it. And as you can see, it is so super moist, it kind of just falls apart, especially when it's hot, when you cut into it. It is a beautiful bread with those red cranberries in there, and it just tastes so good. If you want to add a little extra, I like to put butter on it, and it makes it taste even better. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.